Niyyah, it is the intention formed in the heart to perform a specific prayer for Allah alone without needing verbal declaration. It manifests when you consciously determine which salah you will offer before beginning any physical movements. To establish this resolve firmly in your heart which prayer you are performing and maintain this intention throughout the entire salah. Sutra, it refers to a physical barrier placed in front of the prayer space to define the worship area and prevent interruptions. It manifests when you position an object like a chair wall or stick at forearm's length in front of your prostration spot. To utilize this, effectively stand close enough that only prostration space remains between you and the barrier. Takbiratul ihramit is the opening declaration of Allahu Akbar with raised hands that transitions you from worldly activities into the sacred state of prayer. It manifests when you lift both hands to shoulder or ear level with palms facing Qibla while pronouncing the words clearly and audibly. To perform this correctly, stand upright, raise hands simultaneously with the Takbir, then immediately place right hand over left on chest. Qiyam, it refers to the standing position maintained after opening Takbir, where you recite Surah Al-Fatiha and additional Quranic verses. It manifests when you stand with feet shoulder width apart, eyes focused on prostration spot, hands folded, maintaining concentration on recitation. To achieve proper Qiyam, ensure back is straight, shoulders relaxed. Recite Al-Fatiha slowly with proper tajweed, followed by additional verses in first 2 rakahs. Qabd, it is the positioning of hands during standing, where right hand is placed over left hand wrist or forearm. It manifests when you fold hands after Takbiratul Ihram, maintaining this humble posture throughout all standing portions. To practice this correctly, place right palm over left according to your madhab guidance, and keep hands still, symbolizing humility before Allah. Raf al-Yadain, it refers to raising hands during specific transitions, including opening Takbir before Ruku, after rising from Ruku, and when standing for 3rd rakah. It manifests when you lift hands to shoulder or ear level with palms facing Qibla during prescribed moments. To execute this, keep fingers naturally extended, avoid exaggeration, and synchronize movement with Takbir declarations. Ruku, it is the bowing position where you bend forward, placing hands on knees while glorifying Allah with Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. It manifests when your back forms straight horizontal line parallel to ground head, aligned with back knees, straight fingers spread on kneecaps. To perform Ruku, correctly say Allahu Akbar while bending until back is level, maintain position for at least 3 tasbih, keep body still throughout. Itidal, it refers to standing position after rising from Ruku, where you briefly stand upright saying Sami Allahu Liman Hamida, followed by Rabbana Walakal Hamd. It manifests when you return to fully erect standing with arms at sides, allowing body to settle completely before next movement. To achieve proper itidal, rise smoothly from Ruku, stand completely straight, pause momentarily, and maintain focus on prescribed words. Sujood, it is the prostration, where 7 body parts touch ground, including forehead, nose, both palms, both knees, and toes, while saying Subhana Rabbiyal Allah. It manifests when forehead and nose press firmly against prayer surface, hands placed flat beside head, elbows raised, knees touching ground, toes pointing toward Qibla. To perform correctly, descend placing knees, then hands, then nose and forehead. Ensure all 7 points contact ground, maintain position for at least 3 tasbih. Tumanina, it refers to mandatory stillness and tranquility required in every prayer position, allowing each bone to settle completely. It manifests when body becomes motionless for duration of at least saying Subhanallah in each posture. To avoid invalidating prayer, ensure you pause completely in each position rather than rushing through movements like pecking bird. Jalsa, it refers to brief sitting between 2 prostrations where you sit on left foot with right foot upright, reciting Rabbik Fir Li. It manifests when you raise from first sujood, sit calmly, with hands on thighs maintaining stillness before second prostration. To achieve proper jalsa, rise, saying Allahu Akbar, sit on left foot, keep right foot perpendicular with toes toward Qibla, pause while making supplication. Jalsat al-Istiraha, it is optional brief, sitting after second prostration, before standing for next rakah following prophetic practice in later years. It manifests when you sit momentarily after completing second sujood before rising to next unit, especially beneficial for elderly. To perform this, sit briefly in same position as jalsa without recitation, pause momentarily, then rise to standing. Tashahhud, it is sitting position after every 2 rakahs where you recite at-tahiyyat and prescribed prayers in specific posture. It manifests when you sit calmly reciting testimony of faith, sending blessings upon Prophet Muhammad, while maintaining proper finger position. To perform correctly, sit on left foot keep, right foot perpendicular, place hands on thighs, raise index finger during Shahada, recite complete at-tahiyyat. Iftirash, it refers to sitting manner, used in Jalsa and first Tashahhud, where left foot is laid flat to sit on while right foot remains upright. It manifests when you tuck left foot under buttocks, ensuring right heel is elevated with toes facing Qibla. To practice this position, left foot flat under body, right foot perpendicular, creating stable, comfortable sitting posture. Tawarruk, it refers to distinct sitting posture, used only in final tashahhud, where left foot slides under right shin. It manifests when you sit with left hip directly on ground, left foot emerging from right side, creating anchored position. To distinguish from iftirash, slide left foot under right shin, keep right foot upright, creating more grounded final posture. Ishara, it is movement of index finger during tashahhud, representing oneness of Allah while reciting testimony. It manifests when you raise index finger while clenching others, or forming circle with thumb and middle finger. To perform correctly, fix gaze on pointing finger move, or hold still according to sunnah, emphasizing tawheed during la ilaha illallah. Kunut, it refers to supplication recited while standing during witr prayer or times of calamity with raised hands. It manifests when you stand after ruku in final rak'ah, raise hands to chest level, recite prescribed du'as with humility. To perform correctly, raise hands after rising from ruku, recite Allahumma hadini or other authentic supplications. Keep hands raised throughout, conclude appropriately. Taslim, it is concluding salutation, where you turn head right then left saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, effectively ending prayer. It manifests when you consciously exit sacred state, greeting angels and fellow Muslims, marking return to normal activities. To perform correctly, turn head until cheek visible to person behind, say complete salam with intention, repeat on left side. Sujood saw, it refers to 2 additional prostrations performed to compensate for mistakes, such as forgetting rak'ah or being uncertain about count. It manifests when you complete tashahhud, perform 2 prostrations similar to regular sujood, then complete prayer with taslim. To perform correctly, after mistake, complete tashahhud, perform 2 prostrations, recite usual tasbih, then final taslim, noting timing varies by mistake type. Kunut al-Nazila, it is special supplication during community hardships, where imam makes extended dua after rising from ruku in fajr or other prayers. It manifests when imam raises hands after Sami Allahu liman hamidah, makes supplications seeking Allah's help while congregation says Ameen. To participate, raise hands to chest level, listen, attentively say Ameen after requests, maintain focus, knowing this practice reserved for significant challenges. Fard movements, it refers to obligatory pillars that if omitted invalidate entire salah, such as takbiratul ihram, standing and prostrating twice per rak'ah. These manifest when you perform opening takbir, stand in Qiyam, bow and Ruku, prostrate twice, sit for final tashahhud, give taslim. To ensure fulfillment, study pillars according to your madhab, never deliberately skip elements, understand missing any requires repeating entire prayer. Wajib movements, it refers to essential actions that if omitted deliberately invalidate salah, but if forgotten can be compensated with sajda sa. These manifest when you recite al-Fatiha in every rak'ah, maintain prescribed sequence, perform first tashahhud in longer prayers. To fulfill requirements, learn difference between fard and wajib. Be mindful of completing each element, perform sajda sa if forgotten. Sunnah movements, it refers to recommended actions that enhance prayer completeness, earning additional rewards, but not invalidating if omitted. These manifest when you raise hands during transitions, spread fingers on knees during ruku, maintain proper positions, follow detailed prophetic mannerisms. To incorporate, study authentic hadith descriptions, practice consistently, understand these perfect your prayer, bringing you closer to prophetic example. Khushu, it is state of mental spiritual concentration, maintained throughout prayer, where heart is fully present with Allah. It manifests when you understand meanings of recitation, feel weight of standing before Creator, remain physically still, experience tranquility in heart. To achieve, prepare through mindful wudu, eliminate distractions, reflect on verse meanings, visualize, standing before Allah, resist wandering thoughts. Tilawa sajda, it refers to prostration performed when reciting or hearing verse of prostration from Quran during or outside prayer. It manifests when you encounter prostration verse and immediately perform single prostration saying Allahu Akbar before and after. To perform correctly, say Allahu Akbar, perform one prostration, recite Subhana Rabbiyal Ala, rise, saying Allahu Akbar, continue without taslim if during prayer. So did I miss any movement of Salah? Let me know in the comments below, and if you find this beneficial, kindly do a small favor by liking the video and subscribe to the channel. It only takes 2 clicks, but it means so much to me. You can also check out my other videos as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.